In our fast-paced world, emotional attachments can often become a source of turmoil, weighing us down and clouding our judgment. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by your feelings towards a person or a situation? This emotional turbulence can lead to anxiety and stress, making it difficult to find inner peace. But what if I told you that detachment is not about shutting down your emotions or becoming indifferent? Instead, it's a powerful tool that allows us to navigate our lives with clarity and purpose. By practicing detachment, we can free ourselves from the chains of emotional dependency, allowing us to cultivate a sense of resilience and tranquility. Imagine standing on a serene beach, watching the waves crash against the shore. This is what true detachment feels like. It's the calm amidst the chaos, the ability to observe without getting swept away. In this video, we will explore practical steps to help you detach from people and situations, leading you towards a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Emotional attachment is a deep-seated connection we forge with people, experiences, and even ideas. It manifests in our relationships, often leading to feelings of joy, support, but also pain and distress. For instance, think about a close friendship. Initially, it feels rewarding, providing companionship and emotional nourishment. Yet, as expectations and dependencies grow, the same bond can lead to anxiety and fear of loss. This duality highlights the complexity of emotional attachment. Psychologically, attachment is rooted in our innate desire for connection, stemming from early childhood experiences. Studies suggest that the bonds we form significantly impact our mental health and well-being. They can offer security and comfort, but they can also bind us to unhealthy patterns. Recognizing this duality is the first step towards understanding how these attachments influence our lives. By reflecting on our emotional attachments, we can begin to see which ones uplift us and which ones may be holding us back. Emotional attachment is a deep-seated connection we form with others, experiences, and even places. It's a natural human response, rooted in our need for connection and security. However, it can also lead to dependency and distress. Psychologically, attachment theory suggests that our early relationships shape how we connect later in life. For instance, secure attachments in childhood can foster healthy relationships in adulthood, while insecure attachments may lead to fear of abandonment or excessive clinginess. Studies show that these emotional bonds activate the same pleasure centers in our brain as food or drugs, making them powerful yet potentially harmful. Recognizing this, we must ask ourselves, are these attachments enhancing our lives or holding us back? Understanding the psychological roots of our attachments can empower us to make conscious choices about who and what we allow into our emotional space, paving the way for healthier relationships and a more balanced life. In our fast-paced, emotionally charged world, we often find ourselves caught in the whirlwind of relationships and situations that can cloud our judgment. Imagine attending a vibrant party filled with loud music and swirling conversations. While it may seem enjoyable, the noise can overwhelm your senses, leaving you disoriented. Now picture stepping outside into the calm of the night, where the stars shine brightly above. This moment of distance allows you to breathe, reflect, and regain clarity. This is the essence of creating distance in our lives. By taking a step back, we can observe our relationships and situations from a new perspective. We can identify what truly matters and what drains our energy. It's not about abandoning those we care about, but rather about prioritizing our mental well-being. Think about practical ways to create this distance. Perhaps you could schedule regular alone time, engage in a hobby, or simply take a short break from social interactions. Remember, it's okay to seek solitude. It can be a powerful tool for self-discovery and emotional clarity, empowering you to make more informed decisions in your relationships. Creating distance in relationships is not just about physical space, it's about emotional clarity. To truly assess your feelings and the dynamics at play, you can engage in solitary activities that promote self-reflection. Consider taking a day for yourself, going for a long walk in nature, or even enjoying a quiet evening at home. These moments of solitude allow you to step back and view your relationships from a different lens, free from the noise of daily interactions. It's akin to stepping out of a crowded room into the fresh air. Suddenly, you can breathe, think, and reflect without the distractions of others. Additionally, you might find journaling to be a powerful tool during this time. Write down your thoughts, feelings, and observations about the relationships that concern you. This practice can help clarify your emotions, shedding light on what truly matters and what might be clouding your judgment. Remember, creating distance is a personal act of self-care, enabling you to reclaim your perspective and prioritize your emotional well-being. Let me share a story that exemplifies the power of stepping back in relationships. Meet Sarah, a vibrant young woman who was always the life of the party. She thrived on social interactions, but over time, she began to feel increasingly drained. Her friendships became more of an obligation than a joy. One day, after a particularly overwhelming weekend, Sarah decided to take a break from her social circle. She chose to spend a weekend alone, indulging in her favorite books and nature walks. This time away allowed her to reflect on her feelings and recognize that many of her friendships were based on superficial connections rather than genuine understanding. When she returned to her social life, Sarah was more selective, focusing on nurturing relationships that enriched her spirit. This simple act of distancing offered her clarity, helping her to realign her life with her values and priorities. Sarah's story illustrates that sometimes, stepping back is the first step toward a more fulfilling and authentic life. When navigating the complex waters of our emotional lives, it's crucial to approach our relationships with a rational mindset. Just as a skilled sailor must read the currents and tides to steer their ship safely, we too must assess the emotional currents that pull us in various directions. This involves recognizing when we are being swept away by the expectations, demands, or negativity of others. Distancing ourselves isn't about cutting ties indiscriminately. It's about making deliberate choices that align with our values and well-being. Take a moment to evaluate your relationships. Are they nurturing your growth, or are they holding you back? Consider those who uplift you and those who drain your energy. This process requires honesty and courage. You might even think of it as charting a course through a stormy sea. As you navigate, ensure that the relationships you choose to engage with are those that reflect your true self and support your journey. Remember, self-preservation isn't selfish. It is essential for maintaining your emotional health and achieving your goals. As you navigate your relationships, it's crucial to assess which ones truly resonate with your personal values. Think of each relationship as a compass guiding you through life's journey. Some may point you towards growth and fulfillment, while others might lead you astray or weigh you down. Reflect on the interactions you have. Are they uplifting? Do they challenge you to be your best self? Or do they drain your energy and hinder your progress? It's essential to recognize these dynamics and make conscious choices. Self-preservation is not selfish. It's necessary for your well-being. By evaluating your relationships, you can prioritize those that align with who you are and who you aspire to be. This mindful approach can empower you to cultivate connections that foster positivity, encouragement, and support. Take a moment now to think about the people in your life. Which relationships inspire you, and which ones need reevaluation? Remember, every choice you make is a step towards a healthier, more fulfilling life. Now, let's take a moment for a quick exercise to assess your relationships mindfully. Start by listing 3 people who play significant roles in your life. Next to each name, write down how they make you feel. Do they lift you up, challenge you positively, or drain your energy? Reflect on whether these relationships align with your core values. Ask yourself, do they support my personal growth, or do they hinder it? This clarity will help you determine who deserves a place in your life and who might need to be distanced. Remember, it's about making choices that empower you, not just about cutting ties. Consider the qualities you admire in others and seek those traits in your relationships. This exercise isn't just about detachment, it's about intentional connection. By understanding what you value in relationships, you'll be better equipped to cultivate a supportive environment around you, paving the way for a more fulfilling life. So take a moment to reflect. and be honest with yourself about what you truly need. In the tumultuous sea of emotions, having someone to confide in can be like finding an anchor amidst a storm. When we face the waves of uncertainty and feelings that threaten to overwhelm us, a trusted confidant can provide the stability we need. This person becomes our safe harbor, allowing us to navigate through the chaotic waters of our thoughts and emotions with greater ease. Think about the times you felt lost or confused. Sharing your thoughts with someone who listens without judgment can create a sense of relief. It's not just about venting, it's about finding clarity. A confidant helps to reflect our feelings back to us, illuminating the shadows of doubt and fear. They remind us of our strengths and the values we hold dear. It's crucial to choose someone who embodies trustworthiness and empathy, someone who can be there to hold space for us. This connection can lead to profound insights about ourselves and our situations, helping us to untangle complex emotions and gain the perspective we need. A good confidant serves as a lighthouse, guiding us back to our true selves when we feel adrift in the stormy seas of life. Sharing your thoughts and feelings with a trusted confidant can be a transformative experience. It's like stepping into a safe harbor during a turbulent storm. When we articulate our emotions, we often gain clarity we didn't know we needed. This act of sharing is not merely about venting. It's about creating a dialogue that fosters understanding. Mutual support is key here. As you express your feelings, your confidant can offer insights that help you see your situation from a different perspective. This two-way exchange can solidify your emotional resilience, allowing you to navigate challenges with greater ease. It's essential to choose someone who not only listens but resonates with your values and aspirations. This connection ensures that the advice you receive is constructive and aligned with your personal growth. Remember, the goal is to cultivate a relationship where both parties can share openly, creating an environment of trust and understanding that nurtures both your spirits. Finding the right confidant can make all the difference, empowering you to face life's challenges with renewed strength. Finding the right confidant is crucial for your emotional well-being. Start by identifying individuals who embody qualities you admire: trustworthiness, empathy, and understanding. Look for those who listen without judgment and offer support rather than solutions. It's also important to consider compatibility. Your confidant should align with your values and life goals. Engage in conversations with potential confidants to gauge their ability to provide a safe space for your thoughts and feelings. Remember, this person should encourage you to express yourself freely, helping you navigate your emotions effectively. You might want to reflect on past interactions with them. Have they been there for you during tough times? Do they uplift you or make you feel weighed down? Choosing wisely can significantly enhance your journey towards emotional detachment and clarity. Trust your instincts, and don't hesitate to seek out someone who resonates with your journey towards inner peace and resilience. Establishing emotional limits is not just a choice, it's a necessity for maintaining our inner peace. Think of yourself as the captain of a ship navigating through turbulent waters. Just as a captain sets boundaries to protect their crew and vessel, we must define our emotional boundaries to safeguard our well-being. Without these limits, we risk being overwhelmed by the emotions of others, losing our sense of self in the process. These boundaries help us identify what we are willing to accept and what we need to reject in our interactions. It's about creating a safe space for our feelings, ensuring that we do not absorb negativity that can disrupt our emotional balance. By setting these boundaries, we not only protect ourselves but also communicate our needs to others. This proactive approach fosters healthier relationships, allowing us to engage without losing sight of our own emotional health. Remember, it's not about shutting others out. It's about ensuring that your emotional needs are met, enabling you to navigate life with clarity and purpose. Setting emotional limits is crucial for maintaining our inner peace. To achieve this, we can start by designating specific times to process our feelings. This means allocating moments in our day to reflect on our emotions without distractions. For example, you might set aside 15 minutes each evening to journal about your day, your feelings, and any stressors you encountered. This dedicated time can help you create a healthy boundary between your emotional responses and the outside world. It allows you to experience your feelings fully, but without being overwhelmed by them. Also, consider using tools like timers or reminders to help you stay committed to this practice. By consciously choosing when to engage with your emotions, you take control of your emotional landscape, ensuring that you don't get lost in the chaos of daily life. Establishing these boundaries is not just about distancing from negative emotions. It's about nurturing a healthier relationship with yourself and your feelings. Reflecting on the potential outcomes of distancing ourselves from others is crucial, as it shapes not only our journey but also the lives of those around us. History is replete with examples that illustrate the profound impact of personal choices. For instance, consider a leader who chose to distance themselves from toxic relationships to cultivate a more positive environment. This decision not only transformed their life, but also inspired others to seek healthier connections. Similarly, when we detach, we must weigh the benefits against possible repercussions. Are we causing hurt to loved ones, or are we paving the way for healthier dynamics? By contemplating the consequences of our actions, we can strive for a balance where self-care meets compassion. Remember, it's not just about our well-being. It's about fostering a community that thrives, even as we take necessary steps back. Each choice we make echoes through the lives of others, guiding us towards a more mindful existence. As we consider the consequences of detachment, it's essential to reflect on how our decisions can ripple through the lives of those around us. Picture a stone thrown into a calm pond. The initial splash creates waves that extend far beyond the point of impact. When we choose to distance ourselves, it may bring about feelings of confusion or abandonment in others. It's a delicate balance between prioritizing our own well-being and maintaining our connections with the community. Emotional detachment doesn't mean we disregard the feelings of others. Rather, it allows us to act from a place of clarity and strength. By taking a moment to contemplate the potential effects of our choices, we can approach detachment with compassion. Consider how you might communicate your needs to loved ones in a way that honors both your self-care and their feelings. This mindful approach helps create understanding and fosters a supportive environment for everyone involved. In today's digital age, social media can feel like an unending storm, constantly stirring up our thoughts and emotions. With every notification, we're pulled away from our inner peace and into a whirlpool of comparisons, opinions, and distractions. Imagine a serene lake. It reflects your calm state of mind. Now, envision that lake disturbed by heavy rain and winds. That's what social media does to our mental clarity. It bombards us with information, often leading to anxiety and discontent. Recognizing this overwhelming influence is the first step towards regaining control. By taking a break from social media, we allow ourselves the gift of tranquility. This pause can create space for self-reflection and mindfulness, empowering us to reconnect with our true selves. So, how about committing to a social media detox? It could be just a day, a week, or longer. Whatever you choose, remember that your mental well-being is paramount, and this break can help restore your inner peace. Taking a break from social media can be incredibly beneficial for your mental health and overall well-being. Start by setting specific times to unplug, whether it's a few hours each day or a full weekend. Use this time to reconnect with yourself and the world around you. Consider engaging in activities that nourish your mind and spirit, such as reading a book, practicing meditation, or going for a nature walk. Journaling can also be a powerful tool during this time. It allows you to process your thoughts and emotions away from the noise of social media. Challenge yourself to explore hobbies you've neglected, or learn something new that excites you. Remember, the goal is to cultivate a sense of peace and clarity, so be mindful of how you spend your time. This break isn't just about disconnecting. It's about reconnecting with what truly matters in your life and fostering a healthier relationship with technology. Embrace this opportunity to recharge and refocus on your personal growth. In our fast-paced lives, it's essential to pause and reflect on what truly nourishes us on an emotional and spiritual level. Imagine your well-being as a garden. Without the right care and attention, it can wither away. Just as a gardener identifies the plants that thrive in their soil, we must pinpoint our core needs that foster growth and fulfillment. These needs might include meaningful connections, creative expression, or simply moments of solitude to recharge. By prioritizing these elements, we can cultivate a richer, more satisfying life. Ask yourself, what activities bring you joy and peace? What practices help you feel grounded? By nurturing these aspects, we pave the way for emotional resilience and personal growth, ensuring that we flourish even amidst life's challenges. So take a moment to evaluate your garden of needs and commit to tending to them daily, allowing your inner self to bloom. As we reflect on what truly nourishes us, it's essential to identify those core elements that foster our emotional and spiritual growth. Just like a gardener nurtures their plants, we must cultivate our lives by prioritizing what feeds our souls. Begin by asking yourself, what activities make me feel alive? What brings me joy and peace? Perhaps it's reading a good book, taking a walk in nature, or spending quality time with loved ones. Once you identify these nourishing elements, make a conscious effort to incorporate them into your daily routine. Schedule time for these activities just like you would for any important appointment. Remember, your well-being is paramount. By integrating these fulfilling experiences into your life, you will create a strong foundation for emotional resilience and inner peace. This intentional focus on your needs will not only enhance your personal growth, but also allow you to engage more authentically with others, fostering healthier relationships. As we wrap up our journey through the art of detachment, it's essential to remember that this practice isn't about shutting off our emotions or becoming indifferent to the world around us. Instead, it is about cultivating resilience and finding inner peace amidst life's chaos. By embracing Stoic wisdom, we learn that true freedom comes from within, allowing us to navigate relationships and situations with clarity and strength. Each step we've discussed today, from creating distance to setting emotional limits, offers us tools to foster a healthier emotional landscape. I encourage you to reflect on your own experiences with detachment. How have you navigated your emotional attachments? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your insights could inspire others seeking the same path. Remember, detachment is not a sign of weakness, but a profound strength that empowers us to live authentically and purposefully.